So the other day I saw this very interesting post and video of someone showcasing the automation for creating automated demand letters for law firms. Pretty much the law firm would take the information from their client, upload their medical information to this interface, and then that would send it to the AI with some, of course, pre-configured prompts. And then at the end of it, it would read the medical information, the medical reports, and the information inputted for the case itself, and just go ahead and generate that demand letter. Now, let's think about that for a second. So this is on the legal industry, but it could apply for anything. These are interesting times. The amount of time that you can save with all this, it's humongous. However, as with every good thing that it exists out there, you need to ask a few very pointed questions when you're considering doing something like this. And those pointed questions are, if you're dealing with sensitive data, and I'm not talking like your business, we're not even talking about your business secrets or things like that, but we're talking like your client's data. If it's going to be protected health information, PHI or PII, any of those. What are you using for AI? Are you using consumer grade AI plan, like your 20 bucks a month? Or are you using an enterprise plan? If it is an enterprise plan, that automation needs to connect with the AI, and it does so using what it's called an API key. So what API key is it using? Is it using your own as the customer, as an enterprise customer? Or is it using the consultants? Third, have you considered using your own infrastructure? Right now, there are different types of large language models that you can actually install on your computer, and you're not connecting to Claude or OpenAI or Grok or Gemini or anything like that. These require horsepower. For simple tasks, it's going to generate the information at a good pace. But once you start putting more data as far as context and things like that, now you're talking about having to deal with an actual server, either your own server infrastructure, or you want to put it in a virtual private server. As long as it is your own server, that's what I would consider. And last but not least, automations are very basic. You're taking data, usually text, and you are putting it together in a form of a prompt so that you're giving it context, and then you're feeding that to the AI itself in order for the AI to give you an answer, give you a product, give you data. So once you start dealing with files that you need to upload in order for AI to go ahead and read them and parse them, now we're having to deal with what it's called data buckets. So the question that you need to ask is, where is that data bucket going to sit? Is it private? And how are you going to deal with retaining the data? Are you going to delete the data as soon as it's processed? Or are you going to keep it for X amount of time and then delete it? Or are you going to keep it forever? It all depends on every business's needs, but these are things that you need to consider when you're thinking about doing or implementing any kind of automations. I hope you found this interesting, and save it. This might come in handy. And again, this applies for any industry, not just legal. Cool technology, cool process, but we need to be careful how and ask the right questions in order to implement it right. So until the next time.